vision possible for your life because you become what you believe.
Deep down, ask yourselves, who do you want to be?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Majidana Bawana, welcome to it. It's In the Game with Mpixo P, the greatest. You know how we do it. This is Free State Online Network, and thank you so much for giving us your time and checking out what we do. And today, we are super excited. But before I share my excitement, we saw this past weekend the Nedbank Cup was happening, and also the UEFA Champions League. We saw who's going to be playing who in the quarterfinals, which was the talk of town. But as far as the Nedbank Cup is concerned, we know that Amataxa are through to the quarterfinals. Amazulu, Stellenbosch, Orlando Pirates, as well as Super Sports United, TS Galaxy are also through, and Mamelodi Sundowns, Cabo Yellow, they are through to the quarter finals of the Nedbank Cup. And also in the UEFA Champions League, there are fixtures where people are really arguing heavy as to who is going to take those fixtures, particularly the one where Arsenal is in. And in the quarterfinals of the UEFA Champions League, Arsenal is going to be playing against Bayern Munich. Meanwhile, Atletico Madrid will be taking on Atletico Madrid will also be there. Real Madrid will be up against Man City, while Paris Saint-Germain will be up against Barcelona. So it's going to be quite exciting to see. And my guest played in the Nedbank Cup. I'm talking about none other than jersey number 6 from the General FC. Hey Baba, Ziyakhala da. Ziyakhala, Charles Skhosana, aka Dieta Shoes. Jack, umnat. No, gimnat, Jack. O restile ukhona ufumana moya da after the Nedbank Cup. 2 games, that the 2 exciting games, you know, that you played in the Nedbank Cup.
I know it's easy, after the game, more especially the first game, last 32.
Yeah.
No new, no sign away, Jologa,
It was heavy.
Yeah, you don't know.
Look, before why did you change the hairstyle? Last 32, only a very specific hairstyle. Ariala 16, change the hairstyle. Okay, by the way, change it.
I don't think changing. I solo sell with TV getting panlani. Mara na like for the like na leon. Mara no need wait for Zala fair. So I say TV and now na jwale getting panlani getting Christian ke ba utlwa ha e ba o shebila ngwana go no tsamaile kwa le hane ngwana gona se district no utlwa dula hole le hae wa bo se jwale mo dula ntso se sharp lo e bone style nyana e yesi
o ene sa ka se find you. But what inspired that hairstyle? How no yetsa first time?
Ka go tshwa di bone like ke una le mtho e mbone ngana e yetsa like ne di team media go ka tournament I go re nna examen because na shapa I think ne le va so I na get like a o hulenyana re ke
o shapela ide torefe motho a sa tsebeng shoes journey ya hao ya diski wa bona ba o bona o so dlala di general, they don't know you've been in the varsity cup. They don't know before Lala, the general, there are teams you played for in the ABC Motsepe League. How far more to fail a background their shoes in football? Okareng shoes ke mang o startile Lala ga ufitlela mo thing today.
I got from the worker band to a football background into it because of as into the Gadile no fair. Gadile sometimes gile now, not ball like next side that. So they get them to Loring Wamat. So whatever was gay out at the athletics, I want to fellow Wamat, which only bolo me like our shop. So the battle like on Yaga Street, now about Bapa Loring Bala, Badala football. So once they was a lente bank, I want an in the area, until you go to the labo tournament, I think they're under 10. Nignalbuma 8 years, and Gasco, I want to Muso and Amun. No handle of one Ako ke tlwele mamathana ke bazame ke ya athi hayi bona. Ke mo lo ngwe di atata di vala di ha ke ya bozigela ne ya primary ya high school. So ane ke le primary ane ke di balance di 2. Aya se ke le high school hayi ke
You had to choose one.
hayi mamatha go ya ke re tswelle pele ka ntho. Football straight until bo 20 I think 2015 ka yona football be ke thola ntho from VVT hayi se ke bona ke mo se mo hayi ke tla ja mo se mo
Beauty ba o bitsa ba re
ba azwakala mona re tlo bona ga ke ya ntho ngwe ngwa ka bala tidibere ya mo dlala bo University Cup tsele ya till tlano jena na ho ntho general.
So who bile jwang, like I can imagine who move from Kasia Hillborn, you know, traveling around the country because of Diski. Who bile jwang feel experience ya who move around ya tlwaele ya wa tlwaela or sometimes over difficult to adapt.
Ya dependa ka Kasia ya ngwe because wa utla Kasia na baba so ha ya Kasia baba so kasi dia difa ma ga dilo like motho le go tla tsama ntho tse jalo sa demand so se bo ha go pana situations se so go gona se handle so ha go pana le gona we handle so ha ine se because na like gaile o zola wa ba santsa ke le ntwana tse ke le bo yona high school bo mi di weekend se ke lo la ka tona mthatlo was di weekend tse di even no lance ni sa di na go etelele nya bo ma 2 days 3 days nyana yo sine ke bo di tournament bo di Easter wa chaka ya da so bo ma round bo ma a week so gona wa understand no ha mo ba phela so go ka ba phela so ba phela so I na ke bona e sa ba tholo re e difficult go teng ka gona e handle.
When already Gauteng ba o bitsera o lo dlala Gauteng faster. I can tell you already klare for ka move anywhere in the country, but before we get in depth ne re tlo bua hantle ka Nedbank Cup sharp experience in full view. Ke batla re fela breaking ha re khutla breaking jaaka ra continue ra qoqa ne
Sharp.
Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we continue our conversation. Ni shoes dieta papa. Jersey number 6, the General FC. You know how it is. Ayob.
Create the highest, grandest vision possible for your life because you become what you believe.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And in studio, we still have a Dieta, aka Shoes, aka Charles Skhosana, jersey number 6 from the General. Shoes, Njaka, let's get a bit deeper ne? In terms of the games already letting go Nedbank Cup. First game against Madritas, this year's Nedbank Cup, le bashapile 2-0 leader. A beautiful goal that you scored. Did you ever get a chance to go and watch that goal and just think about it, or azange born after that?
Honestly, azange born after that. So, but azange born
yeah, but do you still have memories of it?
Yeah, yona ayo do hlezi lo thing asinto lo re ka tloa no.
Yeah, but game yo like generally how we share, but like compared to playing in the ABC Motsepe League. Now you are playing in a big tournament as the General. It's no longer Bomangaun Unite and all these other teams. It's a Madritas that comes from Moetswang Teng. Now, what was the mood like in the team before that game?
Well, before game, mood like really got to like understanding because of I think really never because of le bona ya ba re and like ka team tsa tse le gore tsona o tsa haufi ya mo le ga gona ba bona ba e be ke manga o ke Celtics a tseba ma style of play sa bona se so wa bo and o re etse so tlamtse re o re batla ba hlola tlamtse rona re etse so no ba se simple o plana against bona like le team etswa province nye o mo utla batho Limpopo kwa o ka se mo go ya Limpopo kwa lo shebela game 1 obvious o ka se le next the Christian time to follow bo ma 6 games nyana khona ta khona bona ya batho ba vele ba dlala so because ka nna ba bedla kwa ya tla go fitela game nye le bilong ne ba itlalla fela o rona mona go tsa gore batho ba dlala bo ma 4-1 now fitla mo ba re shabela sa boy so rona I think le re thusitse ko re re stikile o ntwa go Wabo hae batho ba maka yona re thusitse go gae gore tlo go bona batho ba jwang ba tswa kae a ba tle ka ntho bona gona re tla ka ntho ya go ha ke yona fela ntho le gore e re thusitse gore re tletse ntho ya rona I think yona at least
Guiding you. I know Botshabelo le tlwaetse support like ya difene coming into the stadium. But this time around, like in Masele and everybody Aratan Diski, you know, from Bloemfontein and everywhere in South Africa, because you've got students, they've always wished to go to a stadium, and now you guys gave them an opportunity. Ka game here na Madridas, like a game ya TS Galaxy. Support we ofela hale bona batho like in that stadium supporting the general. Ene letsa le feel jwang?
Yo, aneba emotional more especially re support from Celtics hape mara ne sentse e bontsha gore batho ba Free State ba opotse go go bena le a professional
team
football team, so I think ka support yana eo maybe I'm no akere go jwa maybe o tla etsa gore go bena le ntho
le team e
tla compete on into professional level.
Yeah.
Since we are about Babono, for Free State, bolo ya gato
Before we started recording, una le motantsa o emeletse ka tšhelete ya man of the match. But let's talk about you being man of the match. How did you feel about being man of the match in the first game?
Oh, I excited about Mara. It's the little to next I expect. Because in Trapil and Nigeria, there's only team. Alright. Night Bank last 32, at least none of class stations say latela. So go read for that into where they win to the Zagati. So radiates a joalo and Nagak consider as if Mutulo will large or man of the match. If not possible, now again, I think in the red deserve. Team offer of which into the ring
Because it's
not the way you put in that thing. I go for that team. I'm sharp one.
So, Letwa from Madritas, Lubashapa 2-0, you come across TS Galaxy, a professional team, plays in the PSL, high intensity, week in, week out. You know, the likes of Samir Novkovic in the Bomujela in the, you know. Now the ball game is different. How in the dressing room with Dudzi, you're thinking, Eba Zhuang?
Oh, I want you. I buy to Bama. So compare standard Sabona, Sahau, Molding, we beds and interrogating, little will not let and interrogating, to the Paya, the master. I but. Wa mo exaba du bua la go fitla ka bo thaneleng ya before to tjena se ntse bona fela ebe wana wa jentse bo di boots man of the match cox 5,000 wena ka 5,000 dollar ABC o happy motho 5,000 to rekile boots so wa utla ma go santsa le so I what how ka tjena yo ha wa nyiwa straight.
So from Katanele, la qoqa da or machita, let's do this or hoba silent. You know, sometimes you get those situations where mana like ho blind about re tshaba lo qoqa da.
I got Katanele wa nyiwa. If it's time to loreng o tla maybe ba le rona team ya rona ga tseba go fela ka Katanele ga ba tlo etsa re zantwa maybe ga ipinela o go balisa bo dintse tsa go re tshoe re bena le boenye ya go if ne re sa yetse ntho e I think
ne stress
ne lo ba stress because ne re tona ka ntho tse pa go ha o motho o ya se ke go mo la ka ke se ke shera ka ntho
yeah
pijile na eng so re to computer bo ne tlo go cover so I think gona re ithusitse nyana ga etsa ntho le gore re bula re tlwaetse o yetse le game la zang ra nka ise ke game even though yona ne le game e no re nyudi ma gona re nkile as game normal because le ntse le 90 minutes ka ska tse dintse
and then game ya start there
ke
le tswile ke TS Galaxy on the other side
stadium to start with stadium Toyota phela ka George ka stadium tse re la la o tsone as compared to Toyota ma bona
maema a batla fapane
a batla a hole
So stadium of LS it's a difference.
I say you are whole straight. Even this I ngabe lo khona host aboki Botshabelo Stadium.
Yeah.
Khona host ka for Dr. Ranta. Even though Dr. Ranta I think la host.
Yeah. Last year ka Black Horse, yeah.
So no je ipotsa why necessary host.
Let's take a break. A re khutla re tswela pele ka conversation at the last part of our conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, we're taking a break and we are coming back to have a conversation with Charles Skhosana, aka Charles Shoes. Ayob.
Create the highest, grandest vision possible for your life because you become what you believe.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We still have Shoes in the house. Shoes is still with us. Shoes, you spoke about, how it was, Alikena, the tunnel and everything. Now, at the back of my mind, it is what it is. But before Lala, TS Galaxy Balashela 1, Balashela 2, half timing, like how Jiga, like half timing, only 2-0 down, like with that support, but what was the feeling like?
Feeling you really emotional. What do one cause of no, if you do the show, I want about to be looking back to my whole Baba spend it, Barrica would take it, what local support. We do was expect to reject Galat. At least Nantam Zerbafe, both of them still looking a sharp, or what we want to fall, Casca, a lure by Filio, but do a macana, any right have it straight or outside. Timia, Lalango, third division, to Planetarius Galaxy, Ilana Winanto. Netbank Cup, I think 2019, if I'm not mistaken.
Bashapa Chiefs.
Baja Chiefs. So, the computer about team Asia alone, and I have performance, Lorraine by toes. That is why they after game on Rica story I got into tunneling, dressing rooms and certain mastery. Honour born, I bonsai. I appreciate that support alone. I was going to write already the game.
Sharp. But coach like during halftime, like we say like before the Kutla fielding.
I coach you before halftime. Oh, can you message you before game? The loan to Tanalo halftime. Because before game, I already the fellow. I go to the Cheva. It TS Galaxy to the difference between TS Galaxy, the general key stages of which you know one. When my heart like a ground by Kenya 11, Kenya 11. Now, but like, born is a PSL team or a professional team. Sometimes by Kenya, what about 14, Hona match out like Kenya 10, 11, and then in time where I think you let a change the performance. If I think I first half, without you, all right. No, give me a honor straight. Dinner into 2 first into thing. Dia kabeta o phami mara o die ngwa ha e tlo bontsha wena o tla boentse ntho tse le horeng o nontse ya se ntho tse le horeng re tlwaetse o di etsa o re tla o phamisa ka ho etsa ntho tse le horeng rona team mo re tlwaetse o di etsa. That is why game ya neqala e santsane bo le tabana o tshoanyana batho bana na ba la bo PSL enyeng mara se rutla bo second half a sa re ditse bonto tseo a ja sentse re tshwa fela coach ga o ditse bana go motivate enough so o ja ya re tse ntho le hore re tlwaetse o etsa gym and re tla bona o etsa even I think even re yente performance re faneng ka yona second half even re faneng ka yona first half maybe the results in kabedi see the way di le ka teng mo ba.
I still think in the second half there was an opportunity of a header there early towardsing the I think if that would have went in, it would have changed the complexion of that game for Lona as Majid. But after the game, you guys went on to just mingle with the TS Galaxy players, and also you got to celebrate Lele Twele, you know, Balbonsa, the love and support that they have for you. How was that like for you as a form of experience? I know let's have Varsity Cup, so Varsity Cup papa watala let's say let's enjoy it.
Tournament
What's ibile ka si batla lo fitla line
mo wa funyana mona mo wa tswane le bonto ngwana ale udimunyana kwa ka ska stadium phela stadium ba professional ka mutlwella nyana le bo udimunyana ka se motho mono ka mathalo yena mono ntse matha mona
But how was it like though after the game, feeling yeah, even though we lost, we played, we are out of the Nedbank Cup, but we played. Like, relieved, or whenever since the excitement in the day.
ne re shaya dintho excitement hayo ha o tshwane wa bona go ne o khutsa ka bonthonyana tse ngata vele bana ke nna le tsele motho vele ke nna ntse so
TV ka mo
TV o a phela wa tseba ile ona TV a se ke change o TV ha change ntho engwe le ha tshwane le mo le reng into
on TV, yeah.
TV o change ntho engwe le mo straight
Majita went on TV for the first time. Like I'm saying, when with Varsity Cup, you know, but for Majita, I about to start TV. What was it like? And how to TV the about phone? Look, hey, man,
thola dikolo tse ngata thola mara tse ding ja bontsha hore batho at least nyantse ba o support wa bona tlametse o ke wa dinga ka tsela e seng sharp ba boss ke o itaba tlametse no go tshwana at least even though ke le kae ka sona batho ba ntseng ba nlakaletsa bonthonyana tse nte wa bona so go re nna ke pushe after the we ntse ke pusha ka 10 no khono maybe ke khono inspire batho ba even though sentse ke tseba ga abangata za ntsa yona fela mo kuthe go mo lelaka
sure go high like after the game Baushevela TV, what was the feeling like? Did they call
ba phone before game ba phone before game ngwana ka phela majikisa ka yo ha se motho le bolo ya se motho ya cause a tsebe ne ke sa bo bolo mara tsho fela ngwana ka ke tlo bona TV o tlwaetse fela ntse mpona ka bo diversity ka pa ntse o bona ke di sekolo wa bona ka wa palwa fela for fun yo no tsa bona team e ke o tlotseng ke re bona bo dikoranteng bo enyaho vele ngwana ka tlo hlaya le bona TV ngala le bona na le happy despite the results le re thotsa mona ne ba le
happy blind the journey back to the clubhouse as a little stadium mo for all now you come down moment do you sit down, you think about it, do you go back game or now what was it like?
Everyone na tete tabe gore shoko ke lo checkella TV wa bo bone ntse le gore ntse ba phela jira after game a thola di call le bo la bo after game ntse le etsa le re bua le defense o motla o jwetsa ha mona o letse o monga o phela di supporter ka fela se go tla o support ona le ba bang ha o ntse ntse right batla o jwetsa o ntse ntse go batla o jwetsa ona le bani o ntse ntwe go nka ntse ntwe right ya that hada o inaletse we so ntse re vaya ono ka fela rona majita ne le ntwana ya gore ba bile re ba bone ntwana gore ko re ke that club house to ke bone o ke re ke ntse ntwe go nka ke fe ntwe right le gore ke yentse e ronyiwe ke tlo dila lona jwang e right e yona ke dila lona jwang so ka fela rona most ke ska ka fela most ya rona majita a ne le ntwe jwalo fela ga ke kwa ke lo itshebella le ntse ke shejella ke jwetsuwa jwa
ebona plus le lwanne ebona di team di phakile bo di 6 mona Nedbank gale batho ba phaka di 24
and wa bola ka cheka bo like di boza na di goal tseo a botse re di concede go di mistake nya tseo
fela yeah particularly ya boraro
mistake tseo
that one that came in the second half
mistake nya fela
yeah so I say le chebelletse o start onana jwang do you think of your career like a long way or what's the feeling like? I can imagine if Nanga Ichebella TV now playing, the first thing I would do is to really think of my career now from Monana, like Kesebeletsa guy. Like, what's the thinking like?
Aya ka go letsi jwa. Ma boy if you enjoy ile game o letsa mna talo wena e bila ntse ba shebella ba ntse bo re rata ba tshebane ke di butleng ba tla go concentrate ka nna ntlo mona go tlo ntse mara if no bile le bo a bad game ga the only thing no go tla batla go ba go ne tlo go utla etseng mara le batho a pla ka tswana o mo ha bile le bad game a ka batla o etsa gono o bona o lekile ka since well ne re sa le batho be le re ntse re le level e one le bo a bona ha ma ke lekile mona e re ke luksemo ba ba o itsa fela ha ma wa tseba ma ka dlala mo ha ga dlala re tsebe fela so shota bo eng ma o dlala ha ga dlala.
Coach wa dula fatshe le lona to say let's re-look into the game re analyze where mo re ntseng di-post tsa rona or la itlwella fela jalo ga
a ona no man teng le re dula re etsa let's say ne re dlala like ne re dlala on Sunday so today re be le session ho sa re ba kana le session re lo ba le pre-session talk me le go tlo bua ka tsona la dintse re dula re etsa re tla sa qala etsa ka yena Galaxy yena since utlo season e qala game engwe le engwe re to bana le first day and first training session re dula re tshwara ntho pre-session talk re rectify ka re encourage ana ntho tse le re di entse ka previous game.
Emona, you know, in this life that we live, jongolengwe possible, literally. Like, where do you want to see yourself with your football career? You know, some people would think of playing abroad, people not like UEFA, some people would think of themselves being like your Themba Zwanes and you know, you can think of players letting in South Africa and got the highest status. Where do you see yourself?
Najipona question yelo la difficult ya mara na di question e sharp ha now ya ka nna the way ke bona ke wish o re like ke beng ke gala ho yo na list PSL ya bona nka ba more than he
ka fitla PSL
nka ba more than he.
All right, ke batla ikwala je ha ke startara ke bua ka UEFA Champions League and the quarterfinals ke bona shapa smile se senda now ke batla on to predict that re bona rena prediction ya shoes se batho ba betcha shoes monna so prediction ya nna batho ba dlala bolo mihle like it's very important. Arsenal Bayern Munich ovalma
Arsenal because wa bona ka ya ka checka no wa jere na like ke shekile ke di shebela di two checka current form ya Bayern as compared to ya Arsenal Arsenal on form Bayern ni wa yitse bo bantse ba
ipatla
ntse ba se ithola hantle Bayern.
Atletico Madrid Borussia Dortmund
yo ke tse va le Atletico mo Dortmund yona kwa tsa gore e va isa di player ba ke ba keep boma team ora ene boma 2 season 3 season team iwa if ne ba etsa jwa ne ba tlo plus the experience
sha
tlo ba bula
Madrid Man City in fact before we bua ka yo PSG Barcelona
team tse wa bo di two performance I think no drop mara the way ke boning ka teng ke nle le we ke nahana ka teng I think PSG tlo ja Barcelona.
Madrid Man City the big one the one that everybody's waiting for
hayi wa bona yona not gonna be easy good team tse di two I think it will win mo tla ba like mara yona know cause I got to watch in terms of experience Madrid ka batha I mean e hlola Man City mara no Man City for mo ya teng as compared to Madrid I differ ka mara na since we didn't believe la body experience I give value
Madrid
le Madrid la pa mara tseba ntho ke
Man City
La Liga ha e tloa body cup ntse jwa e dilwa etsa ba ba tla sheba ke Europa kapo UEFA team tse lo reng dia dominate ke za kae
La Liga
ke za La Liga so tsa England
Man City are champions, but Shoes, we are out of time. Khotman Laka, thank you so much for visiting us and having this chat with us. We wish you all the best in your career. PSL one time. Thank you so much for coming through, Jack.
Thank you, Khotman. I trust you like that. You get sharp around. I born I was with you. I go to visit Elanya.
No, you have to. That's for sure. And as always, you know, I don't just leave it like that. I have to say this, and I'll do it again. To whom much is given, much is expected, and to whom much is expected, much is required. Every champion that is a champion today was once a contender. refused to give up. I'm Mpixo P, the greatest. God willing, I'll see you next time.